Nope. Good, everybody. About to get this game in with I'm Texas Tech, and I'll be playing Kansas. Just waiting on him to join. Start. Right. Pull up the rules.
Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. Moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty.
I already started off hitting the wrong damn button.
This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Right.
That's a really good job by the defense,
Like
wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
I'm ranking them 8, but that's all by default. This might be my second game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Because most have been CPU games.
Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Hopefully there's not too much background noise. You might hear a little something.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Smith wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking down the left side. Touchdown, Jayhawk. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
4 for 9 to get a touchdown.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Green. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Stop them every down except for 4.
They'll run it from the gun. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
I think this is the game of the week. Two in this league. Well, they usually do 2 games. But this is the game of the week. So.
Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Woody. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a
trying
weapon,
to play a lot,
and he's putting this defense on
content up, and also, tracking my gaming journey. But what I've noticed is...
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play again.
The guys are usually slow.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are.
So in this league, there's no fourth down rule.
He was catching the football.
So when you're playing, you got to keep that in mind.
To make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Lets it go. Found a seam. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal with the 6.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
Trying to play accordingly.
On first and goal, they have a chance to answer
3rd and 5,
with a score of their own.
Can't get it all. We still have 4th down.
Lewis to throw. And this will be
I'm gonna drop like 3 passes.
Hit there forces 2nd down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on
he's dropping
2nd
some
and
other
goal?
people in coverage.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
At least he caught it.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Wants to throw again. Touchdown,
easy peasy.
Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either.
So another thing I like
this
is
guy's ability at that
if anybody see anything I can do better
25
or
touchdown
work on,
catches, that's an impressive figure.
Like, I'm open.
He's definitely one of those
to
guys
suggestions.
that have been so big time.
Obviously,
big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Jump in the chat.
You could draw a line in
let
the
me
middle
know.
and he would have hit that thing.
Hey, Dollar, do that. Try this.
They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Trying to think what I was hearing, but I think the wind is kicking outside, going heavy. I think my wife just walked in.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Now on first down from the 28. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Brown. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
On a variety of different plays. It's good. Makes it hard to prepare for.
And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turning it on. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Smart.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
The Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
All right.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Like I say, I'm still learning this team.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. Sure. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Lewis wants to pass. Punch it out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a ball.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They'll go to the ground, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. Just going to keep it after the snap. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry up. Smith dropping to pass. Dances away to buy time. On the move to the line, looking for a big one. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off the defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Got this high low read.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he was just showing off all of the...
And right now, the only dog I see on this team
finally got him on the ground.
is a running back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense.
But obviously, I know I got to find somebody else.
The Red Raiders are facing 3rd and inches.
They can do what he do.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains
contested catches.
37.
You know,
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make
clutch
connections all the time.
And that's practice.
So I got to keep that in mind.
That's all summer, that's all spring. Just
I need to try to throw open passes as opposed to contested
you know
passes.
exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They stop him almost immediately.
Tight windows
Short
is
gain
gonna be,
there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
A little shaky.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down.
Yeah, definitely got to develop a running game.
Lewis to throw. It's on target and complete.
Told you.
And he picked up the
He the
first
dog
down,
on this
but
team.
he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Red Raiders are flying down the field.
He still ain't got no wear and tear. He told that week.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Normally the leagues I play in, wear and tear.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10.
I don't know what.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Oh yeah, they're on. Wear and tear and injuries are on. Man, what is that? So
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
what is that? Oh. And then also, like, this league,
And the Red Raiders in
like
a good spot
the commissioner,
here with 2nd and short.
he already had the next week, like, set up, ready to roll. So if you somebody that like to play back-to-back, so you can get your games in this league.
The quick out.
He don't be
They'll
messing
get it
around.
down to the 10-yard line.
He
on
has his
that
game set
completion.
up, ready to roll.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends
he stay on top
involved in
of it,
the
too.
passing game. These are big fellas.
Like, he
can
stay on
run.
top
This
of
guy's a
people
big
playing,
target, so nice job on that
sticking
play.
to their schedule.
And this offense will have
That's
to
what's
feel
up.
pretty good about
So,
itself if it can tie the game before halftime.
I
First and goal.
I want to keep in this lead until 27. If they'll have me.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Good defensive
And he
play.
was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, I got to focus in.
Great
I
job
need to
by
score.
the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Defense rose up deep in its own end
If he
on that
catch on
last
to
play.
this
Now
one,
a
yeah.
2nd and long coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lewis wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle.
Catch.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal.
We can get off that press.
From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone.
The catch.
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
They be pressing hard.
The score.
Nice job putting a drive together.
strong.
Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They just finished off a
All right.
53-yard
So that makes up for that
and the
stupid
score
interception
comes
I
on
threw.
a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah, second, if I had to guess. If I was a betting man.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. He's looking deep. Makes the grab on the left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
He just to knock the ball down.
They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Smith wants to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Going right and going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on second down. Looking for the end zone. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout.
I knew when he took off running with the quarterback. He's just trying to get in field goals on him.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the
Someone
field goal
will try to
team.
trick you here and go
This
for
one
it.
is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. It is good. And with that, they've taken the lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Sometimes that play right there be the deciding factor, especially if the person get the ball back. So I would always get the ball back the second half.
Off to start the second half.
Up or down.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
All right. Now I can see maybe some wear and tear going on now.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The running back has it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Lewis to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Fights off the defender.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Come on, press now.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line.
Too shallow.
Enough for a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Red Raiders are on the move.
If I gave that boy enough of a rest. That key rest. Man, really won.
Leaves it with the running back.
Hit it.
Oh, he's got some space.
Break it.
Really nice pickup
Slow.
on that one as they get it to the 36.
All these dudes are slow.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try
imagine
to
if
get
he
the ground
had
game
just
established.
91
off to
speed.
a good start here.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. You see the speed. 83, 89, 85, 82. Now, the starter, if you look at his agility, 96, acceleration 92. That's why he be hitting that bit.
All right, stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And the Red Raiders have it with a first
Oh
and
no,
10.
he's not to stop this shit.
To the ground. He's got it again.
Yeah, he's gonna keep moving him out of that position.
He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Yeah, I see where his weakness
And
at.
that one will put him up here in the second half. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to BYU.
Play on that edge.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Third. Maybe not. I'll wait.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Got to change them joints back.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Come on.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It'll be third and long. Smith wants to throw. They'll run the screen. There he goes. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line, and that is why explosive plays can change games.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field.
These commentators be funny.
Called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25.
Took it up the middle. The backup running back. And let's do leg steal.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Got enough for the first. Bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Lewis wants to pass. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings
if I lose this one, I'm definitely at the playoff
finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws toward the end zone.
Good catch.
Touchdown,
yeah. Let's go.
The advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And the time
okay, I might have found another dog.
You're this close to the red zone. The windows to throw into are so small.
Manny.
But the quarterback, his receiver.
That quarterback threw that bitch though.
Same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Good catch, Manny.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6.
Now, why he caught that pass, though? He had time to throw it.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the
he jumped in the air. I
coverage
should have
team,
hit
and they
stick his
stop him
ass.
at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
It should be number 19, jumping in the air.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
That's his cornerback.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game?
Trying to spread me out and then run the ball.
Football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Smith dropping to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it. Breaks into the open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. Looking for more room.
All that nano.
The 50.
All
the
that
40.
zoom running.
30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football,
that'll just to play straight up.
Field position with the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play.
Right.
We'll take a break to check him out. Texas
What's up, Jay Lazy?
Send the offense back onto the field.
You laughing at me or you laughing at them?
He might want another play. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage.
That's defense.
And they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
You're killing me. That's the computer.
Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Should have made him come back to
as
it.
a quarterback, when you have success early,
Right. It should be a weight limit, though. Shit.
More shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's throwing
some leagues, you can't even do that.
He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Lewis to throw. This
Better
time
come back
it's
to it.
complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
I don't even know
From
why I
here, it
picked
would
that
just
play.
be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that
Something
first
about
down.
running them. It's down D-line. You're knocking them out. Let's see. Should be a touchdown.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
Good catch.
Finds a tight end. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback.
One thing I gotta learn about streaming and playing,
because you know it's only a few more
gotta learn
first
how to
downs,
multitask.
and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock.
oh, you know it. Walk me down. I'm walking in, hold on. I better not jump either.
They'll keep
And
it on
it's
the
over.
ground for first and goal.
Damn, that's on me.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
That's
Two
on
things
me.
you're thinking about here offensively is one,
But
you
you know
want to
what?
take as much time off
Maybe
the
I don't need
clock.
to score right now.
But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
They keep pushing
I got
forward now. Back
time
to work on second and goal from the 6.
On my side. Yes, it is. I'm about to put some fresh legs in there. That's another thing I learned about this game. And Madden. Keep you some fresh backs. I don't care if they get 2 to 3
Up
carries.
the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer.
Because what I learned
and
that does
closer.
is
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate
It
to
gives
get
you
the
more
ball
time
back
for that-
and
that
save
main
as much
back.
time as possible.
to recuperate.
They'd love to make this
And if he can
short
come back
field
fresh,
pay off with a touchdown instead of a
gonna
field
be a
goal, but
dog.
it's third and goal.
3rd and goal.
Lewis wants to pass.
Good catch.
Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Those
Strike
linebackers
from the
playing
air
too
for the
shallow.
score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
PAT unit on the
It
field.
ain't a blowout. He playing.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11.
So my man just
lead.
typed in the chat.
That's
We on
pretty
Discord.
good. Took only 6
He said,
plays. And
laughing
they
out
capped
loud,
the
they
drive
giving you
with a
this shit.
4-yard touchdown pass.
Man, your linebackers is playing
They're
like
set to
shit.
Kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
You got them motherfuckers playing too shallow.
And it'll come out.
Got
to
them
the
linebackers
25.
playing way
They'll
too
attempt
shallow.
at a return.
When they play that shallow, that's just football 1-on-1. It's going to be hard for them to react.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration.
He's got it on the left.
Okay.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense because, remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Smith wants to throw. And some room to work. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Well, you're trailing here in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're going to hurry up. Really nice job of awareness by the quarterback that time. Nothing open. You got to scramble. You got to go get the first down, yes, but also getting out of bounds and try and preserve as many seconds as you can on the clock.
And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone.
Come on, pick, dog.
Swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown, and you've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the two-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this two-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. A designed run for the quarterback. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.
That was big time. To get this to a 3-point game, a field goal game where I don't have to take it all the way to the end zone with time running down. Defense has got to get me a stop, get me the football back. I got life, baby.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! He's got
Game
it for the first down,
over.
And that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Tell his ass.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense.
Over.
I mean, fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job.
All y'all that's in here that's viewing it.
Nice play
That's your
there
homie.
as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.
Good game.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways.
He's still in the chat talking about they handed that game to him.
Opponents evenly matched.
Man, if you would have won, I would just say good game.
Give this team credit. This is a big
You did what you're supposed to do.
Impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here.